Well, seeing this one a mile away. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about today's AFC wildcard matchup as you had the Houston Texans beating the Los Angeles Chargers 32 to 12 to advance to the divisional round. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, my social media information is down there. Also, if you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, yo. Also, if you want to get videos like this before everybody else, scroll down, click on the join button, yo. Well, like I just felt it, man. Each time, like people don't understand, man. The playoffs is a new ball game, and like I've mentioned, when you get to the playoffs, your weaknesses get exposed. You could look good at something all year long, but when you get in the playoff, your weaknesses get exposed, man. And for me, for the Chargers, I felt like, look, McConkey had a great day. like had 100 yards, almost 200 yards receiving a touchdown. I think he's a legit player, but I didn't trust any of the other Chargers weapons, man. Like I ain't trust no Quentin Johnson. I ain't trust no Will Dishley. I didn't trust no J.K. Dobbins. I just felt like Houston was gonna put them skilled players on lock. And on offense, I felt like they would have done just enough with Joe Mixon in the run game and Nico Collins at receiver, to make enough plays, man. And CJ Stroud, look, after a real ugly slow start to this game, was absolutely magnificent the rest of the way, man. Ran the ball when he had to, had some good precisions passing. And I think the play that turned the whole game around, it was 3rd and 16. They backed up on their own, and ball goes through his hands, but yet he buys a little time, rolls to his right, and tosses a rocket up the middle to Hutchinson. And that got him going, man. He started running. He was precise. He took care of the ball. He looked like the CJ Stroud from last year. That confidence started growing. And when you in the playoffs, for everybody, it's a clean slate. Like nobody care what you did in the regular season. Go out there, play football, and everything gonna be all right. And that's what happened with him tonight. Joe Mixon was a closer in the fourth quarter, man. Really went out there, put the game, away with his tough physical running in the fourth quarter. And Nico Collins, man, had over 100 yards, was really good in this game as well. And then but for me, I think the story of this game was the Houston defense. Will Anderson absolutely getting after Justin Herbert. The rest of the D line and the DBs, man. I felt like I loved the matchup between Stingley and Lassiter against these Chargers receivers, man. And with the exception of McConkey, nobody else did nothing. like Lassiter got a pick. The other guy, forget his name, he get the pick six. And then Stingley, man, LSU, DBU with the two interceptions, man. They look good. they look good today going up against a young, inexperienced skill position group. And that's why I like Houston to win this game, man. And they completely dominated this game. And then for the Chargers, man, Justin Herbert, it's a night for him to forget. He's gonna get as it happens to the quarterbacks. He's gonna get picked apart, man. He's gonna be talked about. He doesn't have any playoff wins in his career. The Chargers were favored coming into this game, which I thought was a little crazy to be honest with you. And he threw 4 interceptions, including a pick six, yo. Like I said, I don't think he has enough weapons. I think they need to add more receivers and tight ends to this team. But nevertheless, you the quarterback, you gonna fall on the sword, man. And 4 interceptions in a playoff game is unacceptable. J.K. Dobbins, they completely took him away. I don't even think he even barely ran the ball in the second half. And like I said, Lyle McConkey was really good in this game, but the other receivers were terrible. Quinyon Johnson was terrible in this game because he was getting locked up. like he couldn't create separation like that at all, man. Um, and defensively, they forced some turnovers early. But then it was a tough matchup for Christian Fulton trying to cover Nico Collins, man. That was a tall task for him. And I think another big play when Derwin James thought he had a pick and he reviewed it, showed it hit the ground. That hurt him as well, man. And then they got ran on. When the fourth quarter came along, they couldn't protect, they couldn't get after Joe Mixon, which means that they couldn't, let they protect the pass rushing of Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. They were non-factors, later in this game because Houston, instead of dropping back so many times, they lined up and ran the ball right down the Chargers' throat. Very, very impressive win for the Houston Texans tonight. It's early, but I mean, they got a tall task next week. Rather they go to Buffalo, Kansas City, or Baltimore, depending on how everything play out with the next games. But nevertheless, man, really nice win. And they're gonna have a little confidence going into that next game, man. And for the Chargers, really good season. Harbaugh is a winner. This team is gonna consistently be in or around the playoffs as long as they're blessed with good health. And they just got to build the team. Just I think they need more weapons. They need to add more receivers and tight ends to this team. I think the defense is legit. But offensively, they just need more than they got something with Live McConkey, but they need other pieces around them, man. Quinyon Johnson can't be Quentin Johnson, Quinyon, whatever the hell he is. Q Johnson can't be your second best wide receiver, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. Have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Also, don't forget if y'all want to get videos like this before everybody else, scroll down and click the join button, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.